The perfectionist. You've met them. They'll spend 45 minutes picking a pen and rewrite the same email until Gmail begs for mercy. Their sock drawer, organized by color, season, and mood. At first you think, wow, this person has their life together. But under the surface, they're wrestling an invisible fear of imperfection. Perfectionists don't actually want everything perfect. They just want to avoid failure, judgment, or chaos. A typo feels like public humiliation. A messy desk feels like moral collapse. How to deal. Give them clear expectations and hard deadlines. Say, good enough is good enough, and mean it. They don't need to lower their standards. They need to learn that progress beats perfection. The people pleaser. You can spot them by their favorite word, yes. They say it to everything. Extra work, yes. Dinner plans they don't want, yes. Existential burnout, also, yes. They apologize for existing, then apologize for apologizing. The truth is, people pleasers aren't trying to be fake. They're afraid that if they ever say no, they'll lose connection. Their biggest fear is rejection, not overcommitment. How to deal. Slow them down. Ask, what do you want? Then wait. It'll feel awkward, but they need to know it's safe to disagree. Encourage honesty, not agreement. They're not pushovers. They're just rusty at putting themselves first. The drama magnet. You know the one. Every day is a mini-series. Their coffee was too hot. Their boss hates them. Their car didn't start because Mercury is in retrograde. They don't just have problems, they have plot lines. Drama magnets aren't bad people. They just crave emotional intensity. Calm feels like boredom, and boredom feels like abandonment. Chaos makes them feel alive. How to deal. Don't fix it. Don't debate it. Just listen, nod, and say, that sounds rough. They're not looking for logic. They're looking for empathy. Once they feel seen, the storm usually passes. The control freak. They have notes about how you load the dishwasher. They correct how you fold towels. They micromanage projects, people, and sometimes air molecules. It's not arrogance, it's anxiety. They believe that if they stop controlling things, everything will collapse. Control freaks crave predictability. It's how they feel safe. How to deal. Give them a sense of control in small things, formatting, scheduling, details. But draw clear boundaries on big decisions. Tell them, you handle this, I'll handle that. It's not about dominance, it's about balance. The procrastinator. They live for last-minute panic. Deadlines aren't warnings, they're fuel. They swear they work better under pressure, and somehow they do. You're sweating, they're thriving. It's not laziness, it's brain chemistry. Without urgency, their motivation system takes a nap. The ticking clock kicks it awake. How to deal. Trick their brain. Set fake deadlines. Break tasks into small urgent goals and build in buffer time. Accept that early isn't in their vocabulary. They're wired for the sprint, not the marathon. The overthinker. They can't stop analyzing. They'll replay a 2-word text for 3 hours. They'll imagine 14 versions of a conversation before it happens. Their brain runs multiple tabs at all times, and everyone is buffering. They're not trying to be annoying, they're trying to stay safe. Overthinking is their way of controlling uncertainty. If they predict every scenario, nothing can surprise them. Spoiler, life still does. How to deal. Be concrete. Say exactly what you mean. When they spiral, help them focus on what's real and what's just fear. They don't need reassurance. They need clarity. The pessimist. They can turn a picnic into a weather warning. If it's sunny, they'll mention UV rays. If it's cloudy, they'll start prepping for the apocalypse. They're not negative. They're mentally preparing for pain. Expecting disappointment is their version of self-defense. How to deal. Don't argue or force optimism. Just acknowledge their concern, then show action. You're right, that could go wrong. Here's our plan if it does. They don't want toxic positivity. They want proof you've thought it through. The optimist. They see the bright side of everything. Missed the flight? More time to explore the airport. car broke down, at least it's not raining. They believe positivity can solve anything, sometimes even physics. Optimists aren't naive, they're protective. They choose hope over fear. It's how they cope with uncertainty. How to deal: let them dream big, but stay grounded. Say, love your energy. Let's also make a backup plan. They bring the light, you bring the flashlight. The introvert. They can be social, funny, even magnetic, but it drains them fast. Every interaction is a withdrawal from their energy account. Alone time isn't luxury, it's maintenance. They're not shy or antisocial. They just process life internally. Crowds overwhelm them. Small talk exhausts them. Deep one-on-one conversation, that's their sweet spot. How to deal: respect their recharge time. Don't take it personally if they go quiet. Plan smaller gatherings and low-energy hangouts. When they show up, it means you matter. The extrovert. They light up around people. Silence feels like punishment. They think out loud, brainstorm mid-sentence, and process by talking. They don't mean to dominate conversations. They're just energized by connection. For them, being alone too long feels like fading out of existence. How to deal: engage when you can, but set clear boundaries. I love hearing your thoughts. I just need some quiet time after. They'll appreciate honesty. They can handle it. They just need clarity. The beautiful truth: everyone thinks their personality is the right one. The perfectionist thinks others are sloppy. The procrastinator thinks early birds waste adrenaline. The pessimist thinks optimists are delusional. The optimist thinks pessimists are depressing, but they're all right in their own way. Perfectionists prevent errors. Pessimists plan for problems. Optimists keep us hopeful. Control freaks maintain order. Drama magnets make life interesting. Every type serves a purpose. The trick isn't changing people. It's learning their system so you can work with it, not against it. If this helped you make sense of the chaos we call humans, respond like your type. Perfectionists: like this video only if it's flawless. People pleasers: subscribe so you don't disappoint me. Drama magnets: share it. It's basically a saga. Optimists: hit like because everything's amazing. Pessimists: hit like before something breaks. Everyone else, subscribe, because understanding people makes life way less confusing.